stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Derek.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Carlo with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, 2022. The Clark County School District is cracking down on violent behavior in schools. Fights and poor behavior choices have been on the rise before spring break, and now Superintendent Jara has this message for all students.
Hi, I am the Clark County School District Superintendent, Dr. Jesus Jara, and welcome back from spring break. We have about 5 weeks left in the school year, and I want to remind you that students and staff safety is our top concern at the Clark County School District. That means I need each of you to adhere to the Student Code of Conduct. Your school administrators will be providing you with the information that you need to refamiliarize yourself with our expectations for how students should conduct themselves. In addition to your academic work, I need you to recommit yourselves to proper conduct while at school. Should you violate the Student Code of Conduct, our principals will enforce the consequences outlined as a result of your choices. Students who violate the Code of Conduct will be removed from our schools so learning can continue for other students. Specifically, if you engage in any violence, such as battery against a student or staff member, any violent acts or drug distribution, then you will be expelled. We will then involve your parents in the process to educate you of one of the other learning opportunities available from CCSD. You can review the Student Code of Conduct by visiting ccsd.net. If you suspect anything suspicious or you do not feel safe, please tell a trusted adult or the police. Safe Voice is another option where you can provide tips and stay anonymous. Let's have a great rest of the school year and work to keep each other safe. Thank you.
As a reminder of incidents of fighting and anything that causes a campus disruption can face stricter penalties. Now here's Derek with some news around campus.
Thank you. Attention all NHS members. Please remember there is a meeting scheduled for tomorrow, April 21st at 1:30 in room 816. See you then. If you're looking for a club that can teach you new skills, then Fiber Arts Club might be for you. Morgan and John show us what it's all about.
Fiber Arts is a club where you can learn or teach many fun things like crocheting, knitting, cross-stitching, and sewing. It's a fun place to watch movies, make crafts, and make new friends.
So I started this club because I'm an enthusiast, not necessarily an expert in anything. I love to crochet, I love to cross stitch. I'm trying embroidery for the first time, but I'm not very good at any of that. So I figure if they can't help me, then at least we'll learn together instead of me at home all by myself trying to learn it.
So Fiber Arts is really fun because we do a lot of different things in here. We started out with crochet, including making this little Bruno the Frog fella. And recently we've been doing cross stitch and embroidery, and it's really fun because we're doing it in such a small, tight-knit group. Tight-knit, you know. And it makes it a lot funner and a lot easier to learn.
If you are interested in Fiber Arts, stop by room 813 on any Friday.
Again, if knitting or cross-stitching is interesting to you, go to room 813 on Fridays right after school. Our band program is celebrating some excellent ratings at recent festivals and is getting ready for the spring concerts next week. Our jazz band performed at the CCSD Jazz Festival for the first time in 6 years and received an excellent rating. The Symphonetic Band performed at Clark High School and received an excellent rating as well. And finally, our wind ensemble performed at the CCSD Advanced Concert Band Festival and received the highest rating, a superior rating. Now the band is getting ready for their spring concert. Tuesday, jazz band, choir, and guitar will be performing. Then on Wednesday, symphonetic band and wind ensemble will perform, and finally Thursday next week, orchestra will perform. All performances will be at 6 p.m. in the theater. Shout out to some seniors who were recognized. Catherine Lee was awarded the Cox Scholarship before break. Catherine's scholarship is on behalf of the Cox and the Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, Nevada. Elizabeth Turkowski was honored as a CCSD Star graduate for this year. She was acknowledged for her academics as well as her involvement in school, and FCC LA, she was one of the 10 students across the district to be honored. A big congratulations to speech and debate. Sophomores Justin and Gabriella have qualified for the National Speech and Debate Tournament and Congressional Debate. They will represent Spring Valley High School in the Golden Desert Speech and Debate Association at the online portion of the tournament, June 2nd, June 4th, 2022. The in-person event is in Louisiana, Kentucky. You may have missed the day of the special pricing, but you can still get yourself prom tickets. Natalie gives us all the details for the special night. CCSD has relaxed some of the restrictions from COVID, including allowing guests at school dances. If your date goes to another CCSD school, you may pick up a guest pass application in the USC House Office 908. You must have the application filled out and return to 908 before you'll be allowed to purchase your guest ticket. Seniors and faculty, prom nominations are due today. Prom court nominations are now available. Scan this QR code now. Please take the time to nominate one senior student to be awarded a spot on prom court. Prom court will be decided based on the 6 individuals with the most votes. Nominations are due today. After the nominations are collected, voting will take place out of the 6 students, and the top 2 seniors voted upon will be crowned prom royalty at the dance. You have just a few weeks left to make sure you secure yourself a yearbook. Time is running out to buy this year's historic book before the price goes up. Buy your yearbook before April 29th for only $90, before the book hits $100 on May 1st. There are only 40 books left, and they will sell out. See the banker today, and seniors, don't forget, for an extra $10, you can buy the special senior insert that include graduation, prom, senior sunset, grad night, and other activities from your last month of high school. Now here's Danny with our sports news.
Thank you. Back from spring break and into a busy week in sports. Tomorrow, men's volleyball plays Valley at home with B and JV at 5 and varsity at 6. Track and field has a meet with Silverado, Faith Lutheran, Calvary Chapel, and Amplis Academy. Varsity baseball and JV softball play Bishop Gorman at 3:30. Then JV baseball and varsity softball play Del Sol at 3:30. Lastly, on Saturday, varsity baseball and JV softball have games against Desert Oasis at 11 a.m. Good luck to all of our Grizzly athletes this week. Black Student Union is a fast-growing club. They are hoping to bring more students together. They recently held a basketball tournament to raise funds and create a community. Kurt Siri and Abraha take us through the event.
BSU recently held a fundraising basketball tournament in late March that saw 8 teams of 4 compete for first place.
The thing that we wanted to do with this tournament is just give our students an opportunity to just come together and have fun and celebrate and play basketball.
The club wanted to find a sport that will allow students to be competitive but still have a good time.
Basketball is one of my favorite sports to play. I love to play it. I love the competition and how fast the game moves. And there was some good competition out there, so it was a good time.
It was pretty fun having all the people in the stands watching and playing with some of my friends.
The teams played in a bracket-style tournament until it was down to the last two standing teams, and they even got an impressive halftime show put on by our own students.
The thing that makes this tournament so special is I feel like at Spring Valley we have a very rich culture and we have a very strong student body, and this tournament is just another opportunity to showcase that.
In the end, Team 6 took home the win with Caleb, RJ, Tavon, and Fabian listed as the tournament champs, but the true winner was BSU and the club's ability to bring a school together.
The way I saw it was just to kind of like boost morale in the school, kind of have a fun event, but also raise money for the BSU club.
I mean, people care about BSU. When people care about BSU, know when they come out, show support.
There's no way. The tournament was a great success and helped raise funds that the club plans to use for events next year. They also plan to host another basketball tournament next year. Now here's Carlo with this week's weather.
Thank you. Today we enjoy a high of 84 with nothing but sunny skies. Tomorrow will be windy with highs of 81, and Friday will be a nice cool down with mostly highs of 68. It's Escape the Vape Week, and all this week we are learning about the effects of vaping and the importance of kicking the habit. Emily explains today's Amnesty Day and shares today's trivia.
Welcome to the second day of Escape the Vape Drug Prevention Beer Week. Nicotine withdrawals may be hard, but it is a crucial step towards healing your body from the negative side effects of vaping. Today is Amnesty Day, where we encourage students who vape the opportunity to turn in their vapes to any trusted adult with no punishment attached. We hope that you steer away from the temptations to vape and finally escape the vape today. In addition to the daily facts about vaping, there will also be a daily trivia question. Today's question is, what percentage of high schoolers vape, according to data from 2020? A, 20.4%, B, 19.6%, C, 10.1%, or D, 24.8%. Scan the QR code to record your answer, and you will potentially receive a prize at the end of the day.
Each day this week we will share more information on Escape the Vape. Grizzlies, are you hoping to get a job soon? A local burrito shop is looking to hire more workers. Babakaboos Burritos is looking to hire students 16 and older, and you do not have to have work experience. They are willing to train you, but you will have to get a health card to work there. There are 3 ways to reach out. You can go to the location in person, or apply online, or through Indeed. It is located near Sahara in Fort Apache.
This was Derek,
Danny,
and Carlo
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.